Assalamualaikum to Sir Ismail Fahmi. My name is AFIKA AYUNI binti Muhammad KHAIRI. I am from JIM 2463C. Okay, today I would like to present to you about my individual assignment. The topic that I choose is laptop overheating troubleshoot. Why I choose this topic? It is because it happens to me before this, so I think that I would like to know in details about this topic, so I choose this topic for my individual assignment. Okay, first let me explain to you guys about what is overheating and what will happen if this issue or problem happen to us. Okay, overheating computers can cause a lot of problems, from seemingly random blue screen crashes to data loss. Many people, including me, not even realize that overheating is the root of our issues. Okay, laptop heating is one of the major problems any laptop user will have to face eventually. Overheating of a laptop damages both the laptop and its internal components, which is it can be costly to fix. Moreover, overheating of laptops also slows down the machines and affects its performance. It also results in your laptop keeps shutting down while you are doing something important. It also may even lead to burns and other safety issues. This is why it is necessary to try and keep your laptop as cool as possible. It is because we want to make sure that all the problems that I mentioned before will not happen to us. Okay, next, after that I explained before, I know that you guys also be curious on how we can know that our laptop is overheating. Okay, let me explain it to you guys. Okay, the first indication that your device is overheating is that when you hear the laptop fan always running at full speed. Besides the fan running at the full speed for a long time duration, another clear indication is the reduced operating speed while working on the device. Okay, next is I would like to say that, so after this, if this happened to you, do not take it easy and immediately fix the condition of your laptop, because if you left it unchecked, things will become worse. This is because overheating can cause many other problems that will arise. So I would like to remind you guys, do not take this matter lightly. Okay, after that, before I go through to the solution on how to fix when you face overheating problem, I will explain to you first about the factors of overheating of the laptop. Here I have 4 factors that I stated here, which is the first one is room temperature, second one is incorrect laptop placement, the third one is overperforming laptop, and the last one is faulty laptop fan. Okay, I will explain to you about the room temperature first. Okay, if even after airing out the laptop vents, the laptop continues to heat up, this may be due to the temperature of the surroundings where the laptop is being used. It is because warmer temperatures play a hand in the heating up of a laptop. For example, I would like to say here, if you are using your laptop outside, so your laptop is exposed to the sun, so the temperature become high, so it will affect your your laptop temperature. Okay, the second one is incorrect laptop placement. Okay, another possible reason may also be the improper placement of your laptop that may be blocking the airflow through the laptop's air vent. The laptop's best placement is on a hard, flat and clean surface with proper ventilation to let air flow through it freely. I would like to say that sometimes I also doing this. It is not good for our laptop. I would like to say, like for example, you are using your laptop in your bed, and you place your laptop on your pillow so that the temperature or the airflow of the laptop cannot be reduced freely, so it may cause a problem and it will be overheating and will cause many problems. Okay, the third one is overperforming laptop. This can be happen if a laptop is being overcharged. Okay, and the last one is faulty laptop fan. If the internal fan of a laptop is malfunctioning, this may contribute to the overheating of the laptop, since there will be no other means for the laptop to cool down. So there are 4 factors of overheating of the laptop, and I hope we can avoid this to make sure that we will not face the overheating problem.
Okay, next I will proceed with software solutions. Okay, there are a few laptop cooling tools that I stated here. The first one is speed fan. As you can see here, this is the speed fan interface when you download the software in your laptop. Okay, I will explain to you what is speed fan. Okay, speed fan is the most popular laptop cooling software, and it does more than keeping your laptop cool. It helps you stay on top of your system vital statistics, including speed, fan, temperature, and others to ensure everything is running smoothly. Okay, the latest version of SpeedFan comes with an easy-to-use graphical user interface and is able to do most of your hardware monitoring work. This tool is a must-use for anyone who wants to closely monitor the temperature of their system in an easy way. SpeedFan also uses digital sensors to monitor your system temperature. SpeedFan also reads the temperature of your motherboard and hard disk, changes your computer's fan speed, check the status of your hard disk using Smart or SCSI attributes, and also reads the voltage and fan speed. Okay, this is the interface for you to change your setting. There are many options here, like you can see here, temperature, fan, voltage, speeds, fan control that I mentioned before. So you only have to setting here and just click OK. Okay, there are a few advantages of the SpeedFan laptop cooling software. There are 6 advantages that I stated here, and the first one is it helps keep your system cooling by adjusting your CPU fan speed. The second one, it supports a wide range of temperature sensors and hardware monitoring chips. It monitors your system temperature and gives you a detailed report. The fourth one is it can help you find the reasons for failing hard disk or unpredictable reboot. It is also a free tool. And the last one is SpeedFan is a very powerful tool, and it can help you reduce the noise while working or watching movies, as well as tell you whether you are likely to experience temperature related issues. Okay, after that, the second tool is iCool. What is iCool? iCool is a great laptop cooling software solution that drastically reduces the heat generated by CPU while reducing the fan noise at the same time. It has an intuitive graphical user interface that features useful buttons that enable you to change the operating behavior of iCool. The second one, iCool also will find a series of indicators which constantly notifies you about the CPU usage and fan noise level. You can also modify the CPU performance in 2 modes, which is automatic and manual. The manual mode is highly customizable and allows you to choose between 5 different levels of CPU usage, such as silent, low, medium, high, and full load. For example, the silent mode can be used in those situations when you don't need to strain the CPU much, like typing, reading a document, and etc. You can change the mode to medium when you are performing those activities that require moderate CPU performance. When you switch to automatic mode, iCool automatically monitors the CPU loading without the need for user intervention, and adjust the CPU usage and fan noise level accordingly. The last one is iCool is a very efficient cooling software and allows you to monitor your CPU usage without much hassle. The only disadvantage of this software is it only supports Gigabyte Intel 945 chipset series motherboard. Okay, the last one, how to adjust your system setting for maximum cooling. This method, in case if you don't want to install the third-party program, you can use this method. Okay, the first thing you should do is to ensure that the vents are not obstructed by dirt or any clogging, which are the two main causes of thermal problems. If cleaning the vents still keep you on the hot boot, then you might want to tweak the power option so as to maximize the cooling efficiency. Follow the steps below to modify the setting. There are a few steps provided here. The first one is you have to open the power options by clicking the icon in the control panel or double click your system's battery icon at the bottom right corner of your screen. Step 2 is select change plan setting, which is just next to the power plan you are using. Okay, this is the control panel and you can do and manage your setting here. Okay, as you can see here, your interface will be displayed like this. Okay, the next is step 3. You have to click on the advanced power setting button and enable active power cooling. Okay, like as you can see, you have to enable the active power cooling at advanced settings. Okay, after you done all the step, make sure that the highest level of cooling is enabled in the Windows power settings of your laptop. The menu option for enabling active cooling varies from system to system, but in most laptops, it will either create active cooling or maximum performance. Always select the highest cooling option. This will enable the fan to run faster and longer, which is necessary for improving the cooling. Okay, for me, if you don't want to install the third-party software in your laptop, this is the best solution for you to try if you face the overheating problems.
Okay, now let's go through to my first point, which is fixed internal cooling. Okay, the first and most important thing you need to know and we need to do when our laptop is overheating is to clean the fan that provides cooling to the CPU and graphic card. Over time, they build up layers of dust and dirt that slow them down and block airflow. Before we do any cleaning, we have to follow these simple steps. Okay, there are 4 simple steps that I stated here. The first one is you have to shut down your computer or your laptop and then remove the battery. The third one is unplug the power strip and ground your stuff. Okay, after you finish the 4 steps, you can carefully clean the fan with a cotton swab dipped in a drop of alcohol. Okay, before that, you have to make sure that the alcohol has completely evaporated before you reconnect the laptop to the power. It is for the safety purposes. Okay, after that, you can also use besides you want to clean the fan, you also can use a vacuum cleaner to remove the dust and dirt that clogs up the fan. It is to prevent damage to the fan. Do not let it revolve in the wrong direction because it will create a trouble and will damage the fan. Okay, the second method or the second solution to fix overheating laptop is keep the laptop on a hard and flat surface. Okay, most laptops suck in cooling air through their bottoms. Uneven surfaces like a blanket, pillow, or your lap obstruct your laptop's airflow. Subsequently, cooling is impaired, heat builds up, and your laptop surfaces get hot, the temperature of sucked in cooling air increases, and eventually the laptop is overheating. This scenario is easily avoided by keeping the laptop on a hard and flat surface. By this, I would like to say that we can use laptop trays. It is because I know that most of us, including me, always do these simple things, and we did not realize that these simple things will create us a big trouble in the future. Okay, next, I would like to suggest to you to invest in a laptop cooler or cooling pad. Okay, I think everyone knows what is laptop cooler and cooling pad, but let me explain more details to you guys. Okay, laptop coolers are meant to provide additional cooling. However, getting the wrong cooler can actually make the problem worse. Before you purchase a cooler, you need to understand the flow of air into and out of your laptop. By this I mean that it is important for you to choose the right cooler. Okay, as mentioned above, most laptops suck in air for cooling from the bottom. This makes sense because warm air rises upwards. However, a cooler that sits underneath the laptop and sucks air away from it does not contribute to laptop cooling and rather accelerates overheating. Okay, if your laptop intake grills at its bottom, purchase a cooler that blows cool air upward, for example, into the laptop.
Okay, lastly, what can I conclude after I'm doing some research for this individual assignment? Improving the cooling system on your laptop is paramount for speed and efficiency in performance. Some laptops are very notorious for dissipating heat and can give you a gruesome experience, especially when used for long hours. I would like to give some advice for you guys. If you face the overheating problem, don't take it easily. You have to fix the problem as soon as possible because overheating problem can cause many other problems in the future. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you.